Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, we got something looking a little different on my screen, don't we? We have a Miami Dolphins mat and a pack of football cards, which I rarely open on my channel. In this episode, we're going to go for Panini Prizm Draft Picks. This was quite interesting, if I'm being honest with everybody. I saw these packs at Walmart. They had the whole display set up. Oh man, it's probably 3 weeks ago, you know, when they were first released. And I saw them, I'm like, I'm not really into football right now. I didn't buy them, but then I had to go back to Walmart like 2 days later, maybe even the very next day, and the whole box was gone. Everything. Someone had just wiped everything out. I'm sure they were looking for that Tua auto, maybe that Joe Burrow, #1 pick. You know, and so someone just went in there and wiped out the whole thing. I was like, oh, okay, so that's how it is. And then somehow, strangely, like, it's maybe been a week and a half ago, one random pack was laying in the box. I don't know how this one pack showed up because I'm positive that the whole thing had been cleared out. And so I don't know if someone like bought it and then returned it, and that's why it was back in the box, or if the vendor just randomly put one pack. I don't understand. But anyway, I found one lonely little pack hanging out there. So I said, you know what? Apparently this might be a hot product, so I figured I'd give it a try. I'm not the biggest expert in pro football, but we'll give it a shot. Obviously, we got our man Tua Tagoavialoa here, who was drafted by my Miami Dolphins. I was a big Dan Marino fan growing up. That's why I have Miami. Little Matt here. I don't have any other teams. So we'll give it a shot. If I can get into this, it doesn't look like the pack has been opened, or, I mean, it's sealed and tight, so I don't know why this one pack just randomly showed up, because it was strange, man. The whole box, someone cleared it out and bought everything, and then all of a sudden, a week or two later, there's one pack left. So it looks like we get 6 cards in each pack. We've got six, then we have a bonus pack here with, it says on this, pink pulsar prisms. So, I don't know, those of you all who are more in the know when it comes to this product, you may have to correct me if I make any mistakes here. Let's give it a shot. Joe Burrow, Tua Tagoavialoa are obviously the big guys. Chase Young would be a good one to get. Jerry Jeudy was drafted pretty high, has quite a following as well. He's on Denver. Let's see what we have. Oh, looks like we have a mixture of current players and rookies. Looks like we have Sam Darnell, who is now the quarterback for the Jets, right? He had that famous line last year against New England when he was mic'd up and he said he was seeing ghosts because he was having a bad game. So that's card number 1, Sam Darnold. Card number 2, Devin Singletary, Florida Atlantic. He's the main running back on the Buffalo Bills now. Kind of took over for Frank Gore last year. Eased his way into the lineup, got hurt, but then by the time the season was over, he was their workhorse back. We've got an upside down one, Marlon Mac. This looks like a refractor, right? The other cards don't shine like that, do they? It's got that little rainbow coloration going on. It's like a refractor. Marlon Mac, he's on Indianapolis. They just drafted, see it says Prism. I guess they call it Prism instead of refractors. These don't have it down there. I believe they drafted a running back. Didn't they draft the kid out of Wisconsin? I think they might have. Okay, here we go. Here's a draft pick. 2020 draft picks on the side. Rookie card of Antonio Gandy Golden. That is Liberty University. Don't know how I know that. Oh, it's also on his jersey there, I guess. I don't know. I don't remember his name getting called pretty early in the draft, so I'll have to look him up. Maybe in editing here, I'll put where he got picked, if he got picked. Liberty. Okay, so we have one prospect there. We'll put our prospect cards right there. Number 2, we got Christian McCaffrey. Now talk about an absolute beast, man. What did he set the record last year? Or he has the record for most receiving yards or most catches by a running back in his first few years. And then Stephon Diggs, who went to Maryland and has now been traded to Buffalo as well. So we got a couple Buffalo Bills in that pack. We only got one draft pick. A little bit disappointing because I don't know a lot about Antonio Gandy Golden. No disrespect to him. But that's not one of the big names. Let's see what we can do in pick number, look at that. We got ourselves a Tom Brady on the back. In number 2, A.J. Brown burst onto the scene last year out of Ole Miss. Everyone you know was hyping up DK Metcalf out of Ole Miss. And then A.J. Brown went to the Titans and was just as good as DK Metcalf last year. He was an absolute beast. We got TJ Hawkinson. He was an early round draft pick last year, tight end out of Iowa, went to Detroit, I believe. I think he was even like a top 10 pick last year, so that's pretty cool. We have a Crusade of Deshaun Watson. I like that one. That's pretty cool. I always liked Deshaun Watson coming out of Clemson. In fact, when the Chiefs traded up to get Patrick Mahomes, I thought they were going to take Deshaun Watson. I was watching the draft with one of my buddies, and I'm like, oh man, the Chiefs just traded up. They're going to go for Watson. He's like, nope, it's this Mahomes kid. And I'm like, who? I didn't know anything about Patrick Mahomes. Of course, I knew everything about Deshaun Watson from seeing him in the championship games. And then, of course, the rest is history. Patrick Mahomes is now MVP, Super Bowl champion before he turns 25 or 24. But this is a cool one. I may put this one up for sale on eBay. I don't know what it goes for, but I like that one. We got Steven Montez. He's a 2020 draft pick. Looks like he might be a quarterback. At least he's got the ball in his hand there for Colorado. I don't remember his name getting called, but he is a quarterback, it looks like. So we have 2 draft picks. Doesn't appear to be high ones. We got a Crusade, Ezekiel Elliott. Ezekiel Elliott went to high school in St. Louis. Both of his parents were athletes, college athletes at the University of Missouri, and Mizzou was really in on Ezekiel Elliott. They thought they had a chance to get him. And then, of course, he went to the big name program at Ohio State, and understandably so. He was an absolute stud for them. And now with the Cowboys. I might put that one up for sale, too. I'm not really a big Zeke Elliott fan. And then we have the Tom Brady in his Michigan Wolverines uniform. Talk about a throwback, right? I might put that one up for sale if anyone's interested in these. Be checking eBay. I may put these up there because I really don't have a big connection to football cards. I'm just opening them up because I saw them and I knew they were selling like hotcakes. So I'm like, oh, I'll give it a try. All right, now we got these exclusive pink Pulsar prisms. I don't know. We're going to go from the back here. The first one. Oh, this guy, I remember him getting drafted. Oh, wow. Talk about insane. Look at these things. That's cool. Javon Kinlaw, he was a draft pick. He's a D tackle. Is he the guy that went to San Francisco to kind of replace DeForest Buckner? I think that might be right. These aren't numbered or anything. But that is an awesome just visual. I like that. South Carolina Gamecocks. I will put him right there on top of Montez on my other draft picks. We have this one. Marquise Brown, Hollywood Brown, who is with the Baltimore Ravens. Got hurt last year, but was the #1 receiver there for a while for Lamar Jackson in his MVP season last year. OU fan, or Oklahoma Sooners there. If anyone's an OU fan, I might put that one up for sale as well. Marquise Hollywood Brown. And talk about another guy who had an awesome year last year, Dalvin Cook out of Florida State. He kind of been banged up, hadn't really quite been able to show his full potential. And then he was one of the best running backs in the league last year in the entire NFL. So if anyone's interested in these cards, I may put them up for sale, or if you want to just leave a comment, I might be able to just directly get a hold of you. I don't really have any particular affinity towards holding on to any of these. So we did get the 3 draft picks. We got Kinlaw, who was taken in the first round, I believe. We got Montez, who I don't know about, and we got Gandy Golden, who I don't know about. We got 1 refractor prism card of Marlon Mac. And then we got some other just regular base cards there, including Tom Brady, Dalvin Cook, and others. So thank you so much for watching, guys. If you want to enter my 200 subscriber giveaway, please look at my previous video. It's called, coincidentally, 200 subscriber giveaway. So go watch that video, see what you need to do if you want to have a chance to win some baseball cards or a Michael Jordan card as one of my 200 subscribers. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I will catch you guys in the next one.